Hey guys, this is Bill Rice with Kaleido, or digital marketing agency, and I'm getting ready to record some videos. It's a big part of my New Year's resolution in 2019 to do more video and to try doing some of this live stuff inspired by my friend Chris Brogan, always a motivator and a mentor out there. So I encourage you to take a look at his stuff. And he kind of talks about why we should be doing more of this. So one of the things, I'm getting ready to actually record a video, more production style. But one of the things I always love to do is kind of see behind the scenes footage of kind of how people set up and how things are doing it. How people are doing it, and so I thought I'd give you a little insight by recording this video. So this is my office. You can kind of just see around the room and behind me. Actually, I probably should flip the camera, give you a little better. So there's the door. Little pieces of me. Kentucky's where I grew up. Michigan's where I landed. Eventually, I'm going to have all the states in between. I've lived all over the place. This is actually my setup. I've actually converted my desk to kind of have everything that I need to sort of instant on and start recording video. And so light boxes to make everything pretty. This is the little rig I use actually right now. I'm just simply using my iPhone. It seems to kind of do the best of what I have available. And I got this little rig here that kind of holds it, and so that works really well. Sound is great, and so no reason to change anything there. Love that. That's kind of where I started my career in the Air Force. That's a T-37 if you've never seen one of those, pilot training. Couple things I do when I'm recording, I try to kind of run off the screen. Usually I don't need notes, but because I've been doing so much more content, I haven't had the time to kind of really mentally prepare, so I'm kicking some things out and some notes. And for this one, it's a little more in-depth content, so I actually went straight to paper. So that I could give myself a little notes, and this way I actually don't have to prepare as much and be able to kick out more content. Things on my desk, running on a MacBook. Love this little item. These are just kind of reporter notebooks. This is what I use to scribble notes and ideas throughout the day, using a DAS keyboard for all you mechanical keyboard folks. That's kind of neat. Do tons and tons of conference calls and talking to clients, and so that's this thing is a gem as far as having clear communications when you're in conference calls and that sort of thing. It's a speakerphone. Just no other way to go at it. I don't have to have headphones and that sort of thing. Creates a really nice environment. Field books. This is kind of a cheap knockoff of Field Notes. So maybe I should be embarrassed for kind of taking the cheap route. Constantly doing proposals, adding things up, do a lot of stats. I need a calculator. And again, some other things that I'm kind of working on. Kaleido mug, coffee, caffeine's always important. And then I love, this is kind of my, I'm a fidgeter, right? So, and this is one of the things that I love to fidget with the most. So I made my own deck of Kaleido cards. So I like to do a little cardistry, mess around with some cards. So anyway, that's that. Love whiteboards, more Kentucky basketball. My backdrop, I've kind of worked on this a little bit. Love books, love reading, so that was already here. But I'm actually trying to kind of put some other things around it that capture some things that I'm interested in. Always been a comic book guy, Batman guy. I got a couple things up there. Like I said, love cardistry, so I've got some kind of cool decks of cards. We can talk about that sometime. Definitely a fidgeter, so you're always going to find puzzles and toys around the office. Love to travel. This is kind of a fun little deal. If you've never seen one of these cups, I'll talk about this. But this was an ancient way of, as the story goes, or the legend goes, to keep people from getting drunk on the job. This is a special cup, so we'll talk about that. At some point, if you're curious, leave a comment and let me know. And again, Star Wars, comics, Batman, DC guy for sure. We won't talk about what that is. That'll cause political unrest. My little beta accidentally killed my other two. We'll talk about that. Anyway, so there's a kind of a live snapshot of me and some of the crazy stuff that make up myself. And so hopefully you enjoy that little behind the scenes. If you want more of that kind of stuff, leave me a comment. Otherwise, I'm going to actually get to my video, and you're going to see that a little bit later. So hope to talk to you soon. Again, subscribe, hit the like button, leave me some comments. Love to grow this with you. Thanks.